Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol CBAY. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. A very nice day here for the price, given where it closed here and now where it is right there. Now, granted, there's some perspective that comes into play here. I mean, if you're a day trader and you bought right there, or you bought right there, and you were hoping to sell within 15 seconds, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking kind of rough. But if you care about the big picture of things, bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build a higher base, and that's the name of the game. Now, the one thing that I'm not saying is totally ruining the chart, but which kind of just puts a damper on things, is the final 30 minutes. Again, each one of these represents 30 minutes. So you look at the final 30 minutes, which is that candle right there, and you can see volume. By no means was it as gigantic as early on in the day, but still volume was bigger, biggest it had all afternoon. And then you have this level, and then, or I should say this candle form, which pushed down through this key level that had been holding all day, which was this, support right around the $2.35 mark. So support break going into the close. Again, not saying that therefore this thing's headed down to $1.60 tomorrow, but would I be shocked to see, some continuation of the downside? No, that wouldn't be shocking at all. And I don't want to come across like this is some sort of secret observation on my part. Nothing like that. But there are going to be quite a few people now wondering, with the break of that support, because it's a very logical question, is this the start of something bigger? Are the bears starting to pick up pace, and is this thing going to pull back that much more? That still remains to be seen, but it is a very valid concern and a very valid scenario to be paying attention to. As far as other areas of support, if this does get continuation of the downside, the next key level to watch is going to be that purple line right there, the 50-period simple moving average. Now, I realize that the price is up around this area of the chart, and that line's all the way down there. Keyword there being moving average. So as time goes by, this line is going to continue to move its way upwards. So that'll be the next level of support to see if it can hold. Now, the price could very easily snap back up above here, and that'd be fine. Everything would be right with the world. But in the event, like I said, the momentum does pick up. It'll be interesting to see if the price heads down to that purple line. As far as levels of resistance, the first key level the bulls are going to have to fight through on any sort of attempted bounce is going to be right there at $2.52. You can see a couple of times this afternoon, bulls try to get up above it, but just couldn't quite do it. So yeah, these zones up here are resistance levels, but before we start talking about the 270 range and all that, first got to get up above $2.52. So all in all, interesting day, kind of a buzzkill way to close out the day, but we'll see if there's any sort of true bearish strength to that or not. One of the most popular questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interested in and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, by all means, click right there to get access to the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and like I say, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.